Hey, it's Styles from Brand Content Studios. Here's your content marketing quickie for the week of September 10th, 2019. You know, content strategy consultants and content creation shops, they get told every day, several times a day, we don't need your help. We've got everything covered. But at least they're being honest with Adobe. Their survey revealed how many marketing professionals actually do think that their current process for content creation and delivery is well coordinated. That number is 35%. So, not interested in getting help or improving the situation, but at least aware that they're groping around in a state of near chaos and their content genuinely reflects that. 75% say their creative process is helping strategic objectives very or fairly well. But guess who disagrees? They're creatives. Half say they aren't even involved in the planning and strategy stages of content, even though they know they should be. 44% of marketers say they do involve creatives early. Diana Christie writes that creatives do care about planning. 28% don't think they have the insights that they need, and 40% want more reporting data. So when it comes to coordination, that inherently involves breaking down silos, and that rarely goes very well. But it's the sharing of data that appears to be coming up shortest in those efforts. That's not to say orgs aren't tinkering and experimenting with how to make content work smoothly internally. Unfortunately, the horse many are betting on at the moment is taking as much in-house and full-time as possible, which of course cuts out the most talented creatives who want nothing to do with that lifestyle and who get bored out of their minds working on just one brand. The Association of National Advertisers found 63% of marketers struggle to keep their in-house talent energized. 19% even went so far as to cite creative tension. What a lovely environment that must be. Forrester found out similar things in June. Many CMOs are in a creative rut because outside perspectives are gone and all the investment went into tech and paid promotion. You know, to help distribute the creative content they didn't bother to invest in or make. You know how we're all killing ourselves to get validation and hopefully end-of-year bonuses through engagement with our content, such as likes on Instagram? We might be getting the script flipped on us very soon. We'll have to stop being like junkies and figure out some other success metric to pursue. Instagram is experimenting with hiding the number of likes that any given photo or video has gotten. They've been doing this in Canada, and they're about ready to roll it out in Ireland, Italy, Japan, Brazil, Australia, and New Zealand. They say it might make for a better user experience and result in more engagement and activity, not less. Christian Zillis lays out the great debate for us. Some people say everyone has started taking likes too seriously, and it encourages various kinds of bad behavior. Everything from buying likes to bullying online by organizing a withholding of likes, which can make people feel like crap. And some people just delete anything that doesn't get a lot of likes, hoping we think everything they post is kick-ass. So instead of the total number of likes, all you'll see is that it was liked by the first username that liked it, plus others. What good is that to me? Why not just eliminate likes completely? Pro-like people say it's a sensible and fair way to kinda judge whether your content is good or bad. I'm with them. I want my content to evoke at least enough emotion to get the heart tapped on, and I want to know if I'm failing at that. Of course, I've always argued not getting engagement does not mean your content failed or wasn't enjoyed and appreciated. I might have loved an episode of Jack Ryan I've watched. That doesn't mean I go hug and kiss the TV. I like Christian's conclusion. Good luck trying to re-engineer basic human social behavior. We've always competed socially with each other to achieve status or control or attract a mate. I know that's why my wife likes me. It's because of my podcast download numbers. Okay, bear with me because this might not sound like a content marketing story, but at the end, it is. Chris O'Brien tells us a Capgemini Research Institute report came to the conclusion that we are really embracing those automated assistants. Capgemini's Mark Taylor says, this research shows conversational assistants are the future of customer interactions. Now, full disclosure, based on my personal experiences with voice recognition tools that can't understand a thing and chatbots that give me the answer to something I didn't ask or simply refer me to a generic knowledge bank, I've been super thoroughly unimpressed. Plus, even though I'm not doing anything wrong, except singing Living La Vida Loca really loud in my office, I'd just feel silly paying to have a marketing surveillance device installed in my home. And every week, a new story comes out that yes, they are always on and always listening and recording, and the tech companies and their partners listen to the recordings. It just keeps happening. So after a while, even the most defensive person has to see things for what they are. But I understand I'm alone. They say voice recognition has made great leaps, and the AI is running things now. Consumer satisfaction for smartphone voice services went from 61% in 2017 to 72% this year. Over half of consumers do have privacy concerns, but they're saying to hell with privacy. Adoption is speeding up, with 40% of voice assistant users having started within the last 12 months. The report even concludes users increasingly prefer voice and chat assistants to human beings. Congratulations, human beings! You've made yourselves so bad at your jobs, customers would rather deal with spyware. Anyway, companies are trying to figure out how to leverage this or adapt to it. 76% say they've seen benefits like lower spending on customer service. But here's the content marketing part. The report actually says that companies are going to have to start providing content, loads of content, for these tools to offer up to users if this is where we're going. Lastly, and quickly, I want to rave about and hold up as a shining example Proctor Gamble. They're doing what I started writing about in 2010, putting on their own TV shows. Again, like back when TV started. You know, P&G created the soap opera. Fun fact, they're one of the world's largest advertisers, spending $6.75 billion in its 2019 financial year. But they know advertising is not what it's all about. Their chief brand officer, Mark Pritchard, especially knows that. His mind has been on funding shows and other kinds of content that are the main attraction and entertaining in their own right. Their show on National Geographic is called Activate, and it's 6 episodes about poverty, inequality, and sustainability done with a nonprofit, Global Citizen, and using a pro-production company, Radical Media, to make it. This is the exact formula I've pitched to every brand I've talked to, and usually they cock their heads to the side and tell me about the white paper they're planning. P&G's show has some celebs show up, like singer Becky G and Wolverine Hugh Jackman, to help with projects. And P&G shows us they donated product to schools in Africa or washed clothes free for storm victims. Probably some work to do in the Bahamas right now. Yes, I'd love to know how much P&G spent on this, but they won't say. And you know what? They've launched over 30 creative shows this past year. So that gives you an idea of their level of commitment to this absolutely right way to do brand content. Mark's no idiot. He knows younger consumers are watching things without ads. And he knows they like seeing what a brand is about beyond their products and marketing shtick. My challenge to you, be like P&G. At least let's come up with a brand podcast for you. That's the Content Marketing Quickie for this week. Hope everyone had a fine time at Content Marketing World. It's my dream to at least MC a panel at a convention someday, so if you're having one and don't think I'm too much of a loose cannon, let's talk. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to go see what Canada's got going on for a while.